My approach to battling would be more on the aggressive side. I would tend to point out mistakes that my opponent is making. A big thing I always do is when an opponent faces the wrong way for a freeze, I would always point at their team and be like, who are you looking at right now? Who are you battling?
When I battle, and if I really feel a song, I like to go in first because when I have all this hype inside me, I throw my dopest move and I leave my rounds without any regret.
If I answer opponent rounds, then I would go straight in. Like I would take the round like really fast from the opponents. I'm not gonna wait around and do a lot of tough round and get out. I just get out straight away. But if I'm the one who start, then I want to build up my energy from like really beginning from 0 to an end. So if I start, I'll probably start with a lot of tough round, then do footwork and everything foundation, like include everything else.
When I approach battle, I always think of just nuking the opponent. In other words, I like to just go all out. It might not be the most efficient strategy, but it seems to me like the best way to do it just because I don't want any argument or dispute as to who won the battle.
I'm the type of guy who will look at a guy's opponent and I'll do a round according to that. That's why I usually don't go first. I will stare you down to the end of like anything. There's no way I'm going out first if I don't want to go out first. I like to answer to my opponents because that's usually how you win. And if you don't answer, there's no communication there. You're just gonna be like, okay, he's not even answering, he's just doing another set, so I like to answer. I'd say I don't do sets nor freestyle. I'm more of the in-between where I have a combos set in my head and then in between it's kind of like the fillers, I do whatever I feel is right and then I'll have combos to add on to that. And I always try to end my round as strong as possible.
The very first move I do is normally pretty explosive. It's normally meant to gather attention from the crowd and the judges. And then after that, I also try to keep it as content-filled as possible. And then end with the freeze. The freeze is always the hard part for me.
It really depends on the music. If it's a beat that's coming up really quick, I would pick a segment of my set that I know I could hit the beat with. And if it's a song that's not really predictable, I would just feel the music and try to hit my moves based on the music.
Definitely when I'm battling someone, I like to see something that they do that kind of sticks out for them. So everyone kind of has like a way they flow, a way they do a move. And I want to like always put a spin on that and see if I can make fun of them or like do my own moves and then do what he did that stood out for him, but then just kind of clown him at the same time.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like a dick or anything to anybody, but I do have this competitive edge. When I know that I'm battling somebody, it's not just fun and games like, oh yeah, we're buddies and whatnot. We might be buddies, but like I'm just trying to win, so.
I do like to talk a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a talker. So you end up battling me, I'm gonna get into your head one way or another. That's my specialty.
Yeah, so my favorite battle memory was when we battled SDSU, San Diego State. I had my round in, I was pretty aggressive, pretty confident, and there was a couple times where I was on beat and I decided to do a little burn. So the first time I did a little kick to a guy's face, not literally, but I was about to kick him and he flinched. He thought I was actually going to kick him. And then at the end of my round, I kind of threw a punch at one of the guys I knew and he also flinched. So I did a double flinch in the same round and it was pretty satisfying. God damn it. Put the videos in, man.